Well, I didn't ask you about money because there was that Twitter article, that the article that blew up on Twitter not that long ago about the author that got a 6-figure advance, burned through it all, and then
Oh,
was
yeah, I saw
shocked when her
that one.
next advance wasn't that big.
Mm-hmm.
I don't author shame, but there were some points in that article where I was doing some heavy eye rolling.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if you offer me representation, should I quit my day job? When do we have the conversation about money and how I should plan my finances, or do we?
Yeah, no, we definitely can if you're comfortable with it. Some authors don't really want to talk in detail finance stuff with me, and others, have those questions and want to know more about how it works. So either way, I'm definitely open to discussing that. Um, but we make it really clear, especially if it's a bigger advance, when we actually send it, be like, hey, make sure to set money aside for taxes. Because some authors don't think about that. Oh, hey, yeah, this isn't taxed. I'm gonna be have to pay back the government a pretty big sum if I don't set some of this aside. That's gonna be a shock down the road. So yeah, we try to be very clear about that. But I would say don't quit your day job, because you never know. You could have one book that does really well. You could have two books that you don't get as big of advances, or you might have a lull where there's a few years where you don't have a new book coming out or you're not really seeing royalties. So, I mean, but that depends on your situation because, some authors are able to do that early on where, they maybe are only working part-time and then they, are staying at home full-time writing. So that really depends on your overall financial situation and your comfort level with that. But I wouldn't say just because you have that first book deal, the first thing to do would be to quit your job, even if it's a pretty hefty advance.
How often is it that you're encountering authors that, say, after 5 books, are in a position where they can tell their boss to shove it and be set for life?
I feel like, I mean, most of the authors I work with, even if they've done multiple books, they're still working. I mean, I don't really, I don't really know. I mean, I guess if you have like a nice nest egg in your savings account, you're feeling like even if I don't sell a book for a while or my next book doesn't do as well, I could support myself or I'll go back to work, if need be, if I don't, and this isn't as lucrative as I hoped. I would say just always have a backup plan.
Will you balance my 401k for me?
No. You probably want someone else balancing that for you that's better at numbers. That's why we have a great accountant. I feel like a lot of us book people are better at the creative side than the numbers.
Oh, that's what used to amuse me to no end. Is I was also an English major, and then my first job right out of school was I became a stockbroker, and then I was literally balancing people's 401ks, and I'd just chuckle. They'd be like, "How much time did you spend studying finance?" "Oh, lots of time, sir. Don't worry about it."
Yeah, I mean, I can do all the basic stuff for you, but if it gets too difficult, maybe you get a professional